spearheaded by armored divisions and backed up by the Luftwaffe, the German Air Force, reached Warsaw in 6 days. This was the first dramatic display of the Blitzkrieg, or lightning warfare. Joseph Stalin, acting under a secret clause of the Nazi-Soviet non-aggression pact, ordered Russian troops into eastern Poland. Poland collapsed and was dismembered, and the first of and Denmark then overran the Low Countries and France. Germany's style of brilliant, highly mobile mechanized warfare stunned the West. The rescue of 338,000 Allied soldiers at Dunkirk was one bright spot in an otherwise disastrous period for the Allies. Days after Fascist Italy under Benito Mussolini declared war on the Allies, meanwhile, Stalin annexed the Baltic states and Moldavia. Winston Churchill, self-confident and pugnacious, pledged that Britain would fight if necessary for years, if necessary alone. And took Crete in a spectacular airborne assault. In June 1941, Hitler tore up his pact with Stalin and plunged into Russia with 3 million men. Along a 2,000-mile front, entire Russian divisions melted away under the shock of the German assault. The Germans captured Smolensk and besieged Leningrad, while in the south, Kiev and Odessa fell. By the end of the year, Hitler's armies touched the outskirts of the Soviet capital. But during an unusually harsh winter, the Germans failed to take Moscow, and the Russians pushed them back in the spring. Hitler then unleashed a new offensive aimed at the Crimea and the rich oil fields in the Caucasus. He laid siege to the vital transportation hub, Stalingrad. but a Russian counteroffensive under General Zhukov trapped and annihilated the German Sixth Army in a titanic battle. Initiating the war's main encounter between the Russian and German armies. The campaign cost the Germans 1 million men. British Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery then began his own offensive and pushed Rommel into Tunisia. Dwight Eisenhower, Operation Overlord saw the largest amphibious assault in history, the invasion of Normandy on June 6th. Personally directed one final offensive in the West, the Battle of the Bulge. But, under the weight of a two-front war, the Third Reich collapsed. The Second World War is history's most destructive conflict. The statistics are numbing. Among civilian fatalities, about 6 million Jews, 2/3 of the total Jewish population of Europe, were systematically slaughtered by the Nazi state.